We have approximately 4,000 acres of corn, soybeans, and hay, and we have feed out beef cattle, and then we have dairy cattle that we raise our heifers and dry cows, and then they're milked at neighboring dairies, Mackinson Dairy and Erdman Dairy. The farm is run by myself, my dad, and my uncle.
About 1 in the morning, Mike's friend called me and told me Mike had been in an accident, told me that Mike said it was his neck and he couldn't move his legs. So I got off the phone with his friend, Peter Kate, and called 911, met the ambulance, did the whole bit, going to the ER and urgent care, and they took Mike into surgery to stabilize his neck after they put him through traction. And my initial conversation with Mike's surgeons had told me that Mike had a C5 through C8 stretch injury, so he dislocated his C5, C6 vertebrae, but it didn't really, it didn't break any of the bones. It just put a stretch onto the spinal cord. It was difficult at first to kind of figure out not only how to navigate my own feelings, but then also be supportive. Mike could be supportive of both Owen and Colt, and then both of our families as a whole, because this not only has affected just Mike's health and mobility and function, but it's just kind of changed our whole dynamic.
We now have to work together.
Yeah.
We used to wake up in the morning and she'd go to work and I'd go to the farm, and then we'd reconvene at night. I mean, when she'd come home from work, she'd get home, call me where I'm at, she'd come ride in the tractor, or come, I'd ask her, hey, can you run to such and such a farm and pick somebody up? Well, now if we do that, it's together. It's
kind of fun though. We're figuring this out as we go. Like, it's one of those, this is our situation. Like, let's just make the best of it, see what's going on. But we're still being involved in the things that we care about. So different stuff around the community. Like last night we went to the local FFA auction and got to see a bunch of our friends and family.
Where I just got reelected to another 3-year term on the alumni board.
Yeah, and so we've still been participating with going to cow shows and stuff, and so we're definitely putting more of an effort to still do those things that we did before Mike's accident, and just figuring out how we can still do them, because it's what we really enjoy.
I do as much as I can, whether it be paperwork and stuff like that, stuff that I could do from the office. Like, I kept track of all the yields and insurance claims, if we had any, which we didn't this year, but I kept every grain ticket. My dad would come home every night and hand me all the grain tickets, and I'd put it into a spreadsheet, and I had everything. So at the end of the year, we didn't have a pile of grain tickets that we were having to sort through and everything else. I kept everything organized, so when harvest was completed, we didn't have that mess to go through like we had in the past. I do what I can. I try to help out as much as I can. But as far as operating, I mean, that's where I know I could with hand controls, because I have fully function of my hands and my arms and my abilities. I mean, it would just be getting into the tractor or getting into the truck is my hindrance right now. I want to work. It's just the ability to, or the opportunity to, I guess, should be more like it.